Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. On the hill here today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike three, and the famous splitter from Yoshinobu does the trick. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Wade Meckler stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
There we go.
Meckler checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab, Jack Kahanowitz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
No! Up. That's the ball.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, center field.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
That's a ball. No, that's a ball.
The 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
One out man at first. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Mookie to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that drops in for a strike. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. In the dirt. Throws to second. Not in time.
No, he's
safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. In the air, right field. Call. Moving under it. 2 away.
Batting 6, right fielder Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Outside low, ball 1.
Whoa.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Peraza fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 6, left fielder Ryan Ward.
So up next, Ryan Ward.
Whoa.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Ball 2.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 gone, runner at first. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now quick throw to first. Ward back on a dive. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One runs in, relay throw, in there safely. It's 2-0.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Digging in, Alex Freeland. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And it's second. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Nick Madrigal. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Donovan Walton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Zach Neto now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. Trout waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And ball 4,
take
2
it back.
aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Brew. He keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And now batting, Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside
ball.
low. Ball 2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 2-2.
That's the ball.
Upstairs. Wade Meckler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Liner, base hit. Walt rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Wade Meckler getting ready to hit, and that misses. And it's 1-0. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the bottom of the third, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Oh.
There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's off the mark. Full count now. Hard hit right side. Shadowell takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
For the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
Fastball for a strike.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot. And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win. Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove, and he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next, for the Dodgers.
Runner on at first with one gone. Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1 so far.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And that is out of play. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Here's Muncy to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Nope. Ball one.
So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down. Up the middle. Peraza. The flip. What a play. Inning over. One left for L.A. They lead it 2-1. Back here in L.A., so now the Angel cleanup hitter, Oswald Peraza. On the ground to third, Muncy sends it across to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Flied to right his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. High fly ball out to center field. Pajes has a beat on it. 2 away down.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adell.
Now batting Joe Adell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. Trout should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton
Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up.
That's off the corner.
Hit in the air, right field. Adell settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Nick Madrigal.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Call on the run towards the line. Calls it in, 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Walton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Goes down looking. And the Angels are gone in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Rojas. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Silson also getting ready. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Oh.
In the dirt. Freeland gets his lead at first with nobody out. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
So up next, Andy Pappas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-1.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jack Kahanowitz departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New
Angels,
pitcher in the game for the
number
Angels,
39.
Kirby Yates.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul. at second. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Here comes Pages around third. Safe. And they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Mookie now.
That's the ball.
Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Now he catches the corner for a strike. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
Mookie
3.
takes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's too
That's the
low.
ball.
Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Ryan.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now here is Ryan Ward. A strikeout and a walk. Inside,
that's a
just
ball.
missed. The 1-0.
Ball.
Freeman on second. Betts on at first with 2 down. That
Nope.
one misses.
Ball 3.
And now 3-0. Alex Call up next for the Dodgers. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Here comes Freddie around third. One run is in. Flying around third is Betts. The relay to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 6-1.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kirby Yates will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silseth.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And takes low for ball 1.
Whoa.
That's a little bit low. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Peraza sends it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels 1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Zach Neto, the next to hit.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That one is hammered right field. Call going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder,
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one the other way. And it gets down for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Up next for the
Here's the
Angels,
second baseman, Oswald Peraza. A little bit high. Ball one.
Strike one.
Late on that fastball. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels lead 1. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off a fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Right through there for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him. 2 out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 3. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
No, that's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
looking for the K. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it, though, 6-1. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan up and throwing. Henriquez also throwing. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adele.
Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lined into right. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Nick Madrigal.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
On the outside corner, that is strike 2. Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Cut on the miss, struck him out. Angels retired 1-2-3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels 1. Back here in LA, set for the last half of the 7th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a ball.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1.
Ball 2.
Pajes on at first, nobody out. Way high with that one, and that's ball 3. Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. This one in the air, center field. Now there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 aboard with 1 out. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Silseth done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Angels,
pitcher in the game for the Angels, number 70. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And next for LA, Ryan Ward.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
No!
And
No,
another
that's high.
ball. Just off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. And that'll load the
Take a
bases.
base.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
In the box now, take strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz up and loosening in the pen. That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The ball comes in too late, and that loads the bases. Pavel scores. It's 7-1.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
All loaded up. Dalton rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Flares it into the outfield. Can't reach it. Should score at least 2. Coming home. Into third as the triple clears the bases.
How about that? Clears the bases. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Scoring position with 2 away. Alex Freeland digs in now.
Whoa.
The 1-0. Grounds one to short. Neto gets it to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Leading off, Donovan
Third
Walton.
baseman, Donovan Walton.
Yeah, a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that
that's
spot.
a ball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And it remains 2-2. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 1.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Angels 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
High fly ball, right field. Adele drifts towards it. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pages.
And now it's going to be Andy Pages. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman,
Here is Freddie Freeman. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey!
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Got him looking. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. We go to the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Ball. No, that's a ball.
And he swings through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Up and in, 3-1. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again.
Here we go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. There's the strike.
One. Ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Down low, it kicks away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Second baseman.
One out man at
Oswald
first.
Peraza.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Oswald Peraza. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Next for the Angels, first baseman
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Two on, one out. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Angels with only 1 out
right
left.
fielder Joe Adele.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Trinan out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
A
Dodgers.
new arm into the game. The righty, Edgardo Henriquez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So they're down to their final out. Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels.
That's a ball.
2 on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Here comes Trout flying around third. He will score. It's an RBI single and it's now 10-2.
Up next for the Angels.
Nick Madrigal will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field, call. Under it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.